Today I'm going to discuss an important topic, living safely. Children, accident can happen to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Most of the accident happens due to our carelessness. Accident damage our life and property. Accident can be avoided by being alert and careful. If we follow some of the basic safety rules at our home, in the school, in the playground, and on the road, we can avoid accidents. Safety rules at home. Children, safety starts from home as we spend most of the time at our home. Most of the mishappenings happen at home due to our carelessness. If we follow some of the basic safety rules, then we can avoid accident at home. Do not use sharp object like knife and scissor on your home. Always use ladder and stool to reach the thing at height. Do not leave toys or anything else scattered on the floor, as people might not notice it and they may trip over it and fall down. Keep the medicine out of children's reach. If floor is wet, make it a point to wipe it immediately. Keep tiny objects like coins, bits, and very small toys away from babies, as they might swallow it or put it in their nose or ear. Do not play with matchstick. Always burst cracker under adult supervision. Wear cotton cloth while bursting crackers. You must take special care while handling electrical appliances. We should not touch electrical appliances with our wet hand. Always wear rubber slippers or stand on wooden plank before touching the electrical appliances, as rubber and wood is bad conductor of heat and electricity. Hence, it will protect you from getting electric shock. Never touch broken wire. Be careful while cooking in the kitchen. Don't go near the gas stove without an adult. If you smell the leakage of the gas, immediately turn off the gas knob. Open all doors and windows. Never switch on the electrical appliances. Call the gas agency maintenance person immediately. Now let's talk about safety on the road. Majority of the accident happens because we do not follow traffic rules. Due to our being impatient, we must be extra careful and alert while traveling on the road. Let's talk about few basic safety rules which we must follow when we are on the road. Always follow traffic light. Use zebra crossing to cross the road. Walk on the footpath. Never run on the road. Never walk on the middle of the road. Never play on the road. Follow traffic lights. Now let's talk about safety rules which we must follow in the school. Children, school is considered to be our second home. where, where we study, learn, and play. We should be careful in the school campus to avoid accidents. Let's talk about few basic safety rules which we must follow while we are in the school. Do not push each other on the staircase. Be careful while handling scissors and cutters when you are doing cutting work. In the laboratory, always touch the chemicals under teacher supervision. Stand in queue to board the bus. Do not push each other. Now, safety rule which we must follow in the playground. Every evening, you go to the park with your friends to play games. You must be very careful while playing the games. Otherwise, you might hurt your friend and yourself. There are some basic safety rules which we must follow when we are in the playground. Do not push each other while playing on the swing or on the ground. Always play games under adult supervision. Never tease stray dogs as they might bite you. Even we are careful, accident might happen. During unavoidable accident, we should not panic and give first aid to the victim. Now let's talk about what is first aid. The immediate help given to the victim before the doctor arrives is known as first aid. The important things while giving the first aid is to remain calm. A first aid box contains a pair of scissors, bandage strip, burn ointment, antiseptic lotion, painkiller, etc. We should always have first aid box at our home, and we must carry first aid box when we are traveling. Let's talk about some ways to deal during accidental emergencies. Burns. Burns can be caused when our skin comes direct contact with boiling water, fire, or hot object. Let's talk about some ways to deal with burns. We should treat burns with cold water or apply ice on the affected area. When burning sensation decides, we can use burn ointment or baking soda with water so that the burn should not turn into blisters. If burn is due to chemical, wash that area with the running water. Small burns can be treated at home, but major burn for major burn we must consult to the doctor immediately. Cut and wound. For cut and wound, we must wash the cut area with water. The we must apply cotton dipped antiseptic lotion on the affected area. Put a bandage strip on the wound. If the cut is deep and bleeding do not stop, wrap tourniquet and take the victim immediately to the doctor. Heat stroke. During hot and humid weather, when we remain outside for long hours, we start feeling tired, headache, vomit with high fever. These are the symptoms of heat stroke. If anyone is having these symptoms, take him to the shaded area. Give him solution of salt, sugar and lime. Next is nose bleeding. During summer season, nose bleeding is common. The patient should sit or lie with his head lower than his body. Press the nose firmly to stop bleeding. Pour cold water on his head and apply ice pack on his nose. Ask the patient to breathe through his mouth and not to blow his nose. Next is animal bite. Wash the wound immediately with soap and water to remove the germs which carries rabies. As rabies is carried in the saliva of dogs, wolves, cats. Apply antiseptic lotion on the wound and take the patient to the doctor. If it is a snake bite, wrap tourniquet just above the wound so that the poison do not reach in the other part of the body. Rush immediately to the doctor. Snake bite. Next is insect bite. The bite of an insect or bee can be very painful. It causes swelling in the area bitten by the insect. First, try to remove the sting. Apply ice on the affected area. We can also apply lime water on the affected area. Next is strain. While playing games or doing exercise or lifting heavy loads, sometimes the tissue around the joint get twisted or torn. This causes a sprain which is very painful. Apply lots of ice on the affected area. Applying ice will reduce our pain and swelling. Apply pain relieving ointment and wrap a crab bandage around the sprained joint. If pain and swelling is still there, immediately consult to the doctor. By being little careful, alert and following safety rules, we can avoid